Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today we are doing a factory build inspired by the new wonderful windows that we got that we should have had, and the new arch base game industrial ones. So we are making a old factory here in San Myshuno where I think it's a factory thing as well. So it's replacing one with the t'other, but it is my own version of it, and I think I have built a few factories on this lot because this lot is quite nice. And I thought, because we have eco lifestyle stuff as well, I thought we'd mix in a little bit of that as well because that goes quite nicely with the industrial stuff and being a little bit more reusing materials and upcycling and everything. So that is the vibe we're going for. So we've got a main structure, which is going to be the main factory part, and then these little extended bits that we've added on are going to be where we have container cladding, and we're going to go for a orange sort of copper tint accent color that goes through it. So the outside walls are going to be the bright orange container walls, and then inside, when we get into the furnishing, the kitchen's going to have this like metal worked orange copper metal for the kitchen tiling sort of area. So that is our main color, and it kind of goes nicely with the bricks as well because they're sort of an orange rusticy color, and if you see any white flashes, it is because it was lagging so much. I don't actually know why it was being a pain, but it is The Sims, so who knows? Who knows what it was doing? And we're gonna have some metal roofs as well, and use a lot of debug objects as well because it's a little bit of a rough area, I imagined. So we have a few bits and pieces that are left over on the outside. We also have like graffiti as well on the side of the building, a dumpster that we're going to add because I thought that would be quite fun. And then we are going to use the modern structure that they've built at the front. We're actually going to use a debug object that has bricks with a hole in it to actually make the supporting thing, because that little post would not do anything to hold that structure up. And we have a mix of bricks, so we're going to have white painted sort of peeling paint bricks. We're going to have the classic industrial bricks that are from city living, and then we're going to have the black bricks, which actually changed to another like more worn down black brick for our chimney stacks. And then we've got the concrete, and we've got the cladding as well. And there is our lovely darker, more rundown bricks. And I was trying to think of something else to put on the front, and I can't remember what I do for the front bit, but we use a mix of the eco lifestyle doors and the Moschino doors. We're using Moschino windows and base game windows as well because they fit perfectly together. Our top of the factory actually doesn't have, it has an open roof, so we could put have double height windows. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to have the circle, the arched ones at the top, and then the big full ones at the bottom. So I just have to make the roof actually fit and have these really cool big windows that face out onto the rest of the city and the Bay Area. And I thought that was quite cool to have that as our upstairs sort of landing, and bedroom I think has it as well. And then we've got a few windows dotted about the place. We're going to have a courtyard garden on this build because I thought that could fit quite nicely. So the old courtyard entrance or break area is now the garden, and it's going to have like painted render from eco lifestyle as well. And then on our little new extensions, we're going to have some nice square windows from Snowy Escape, just to make it look as though it's a little bit more modern and it's what the Sims have built themselves. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense to have some modern windows. And then we're going to have a massive door on the back here, and I thought having it in the white, the same as the paint, it kind of fits in like perfectly there, and it's huge and makes a very nice statement. And then we have our courtyard, which has a proper door on it as well, so you can lock people in and out of the back garden area. So we just got like a sliding door, and it's gonna have brick on the outside and then some render on the inside. I think we go for the one with the orange stripe at the bottom because I thought that was quite cool, and it ties in with everything as well. And we're going to put in some of the hanging plants and make some garden beds as well. And quite a lot of the flooring is going to be these herringbone bricks because I thought that fit with the industrial theme and sort of a brick they would have put down, so it was hard wearing and long lasting and everything. And we're going to have lots of plants, quite a few like bamboo plants, and some trying to make it look very green and lush against the brick, because that is always a very nice contrast, especially when we get in the inside, having hanging plants and lots of greenery to contrast and make it a little bit softer than just brick and stone and metal inside. So it is a nice contrast. It actually makes the outside courtyard feel like very nice, having all the different plants, and makes it feel very cozy, kind of a space that you want to sit outside in. And we'd carry that brick all the way across as well, so we've kind of got like a public path that we're going to put a debug chain link fence along, because I thought that would kind of fit that it's still in the actual factory area, but it's still closed off because we don't want Sims walking through. And we're also going to add some garage doors to the side of the house as well for the old delivery points, because that just adds a little bit of feature, and you can do some artwork on it as well, so you can change up. We're going to have a sign on top that has a fish logo, so that is why this build is called the Old Fish Factory, because it used to collect the fish from the bay here in San Myshuno, and then it gets processed here. So hopefully the inside also doesn't smell of fish. And we're doing some planting at the front, just not too much. We've still got some bamboo and some of the similar plants that we've used in the back, but it's a nice shady area with our big slab of concrete that we've got. And I thought having a nice big hanging industrial copper light as well under there would just fit our theme. We've got a chimney as well, which is debug, and I have done one of the bathrooms. So this is our copper clad kitchen, which I think is super cool and a super different way to use this metal wallpaper that we have, and having it with the white, and we've got the same herringbone flooring as well as we've got on the outside. It just fits very nicely, and it is a super big kitchen. So it's a kitchen dining room, and it has the downstairs bathroom off on this side as well. So this is our kitchen nook, and it's obviously big enough to have double sinks, a big nice island. I actually used a round island for this because I thought we needed some curves. So we've got some big industrial looking vents as well, and the cookers are actually in the island itself because I thought that would be quite fun. And then we've got the hobs over to the side because I didn't want to have the induction fans right in the middle of the kitchen to like block the view. I wanted some nice pendant lights there, so having them off to the side. And then we've got this big built-in cupboard space because we need some higher cupboard space, and I left a gap so we could pretend it was a shelf, and then I've put a little plant up there because I thought that'd be quite cute. And we're not going to have shelving on the other side, so that's kind of like our built-in area where we've got the fridge and the coffee maker, and then we've got a nice hanging plant in the black as well. So black's going to be like an accent color in the kitchen just to ground everything together. We're going to use I can't remember which one they're from, the cottage living lights, and we're going to use the ones for the medium height walls because we've got medium height walls, but we're going to scale them down to make them not so covering the the actual view. I was going to use these, but we used these over the dining room table, and oh, that is the perfect thing because the full length ones here, they just hung way too low. So having them scaled down, they still have that same impact of having some nice pendant lights, but they don't block the view as much as them being full scale. And then we've got a huge, huge space for our dining room table. So I thought having some very chunky bit of wood that's like almost like a sleeper, a train sleeper that they've put a nice border around and painted and waxed and stuff to have as our big dining room table. And then we've got our nice greenery lights from the kit, which I think this is the first time I've used them over a dining table, but I think they look pretty epic in here. We have a big glass sliding door to the living room because I wanted to have them still be connected, but I wanted to actually have a proper door. So I thought having a nice big glass sliding door you can still see through and have them as like an open planish type of space, but you can still close it off. And we're going to put in some plants in the corner. We've got the like more industrial looking, I don't know what that is, like just a cupboard to put all the pots and the nice china on. And then we've got a bar, we've got like a few bits and pieces to go on the walls, and then I thought on here we've got this like diagonal wall, so it'd be quite fun to have like the pipes but painted in a fun colour just to make them stand out and look a little bit different. And then I wanted to have some sort of artwork as well, so I tried putting these paintings on the single thing, and it was just a little bit too not wide enough, so I put two of them together. They actually look pretty cool put together. It looks like one big unit, and I don't know why they didn't make it one big unit. And we've got a nice light in it because that corner is a little bit dark and dingy, but we want to show our nice bright blue pipe artwork off. And then we've got a nice big rug as well because stone, you can imagine they have underfloor heating in here because otherwise it would be super cold on your feet constantly. So in the living space, we kind of have three zones because there's the front door area, we have the main TV area, and then we've got this diagonally placed fireplace, which is going to be like a little cozy nook in the corner that has a record player and some nice comfy seats so you can cozy up by the fire. And I actually placed that by placing the wall first and then deleting the wall so I could actually get it on an angle because it needed something in that corner. And I thought having a copper fireplace, because I imagine it'd be quite a lot to heat up this building. And we've got the like biggest sectional ever with another reclaimed bit of wood for our coffee table, and we've got like the pop of blue in there as well, and lots of fluffy white things just to make it a little bit more cozy because we've got the polished concrete that has the little dimples in, and I love using that concrete because it's got so much like realistic texture with it. And then we've got our little nook there, and then we're going to put in some plants because we've got our little TV under unit, and we're going to put in some hanging plants as well because having the hanging plants against the like painted brick is just I love it so much. It would look super epic in real life. Lots of plants in here as well because we need lots of plants. And I kind of did some paintings that you can't put on the wall because it's not like structurally sound, so we got them leaning up against the wall. And I wanted to have some big feature lights, so we have a massive like studio light, and I wanted to get a second one, but there was nowhere really to put it, and I thought they came in copper, which I am clearly mistaken, but I think that is a quite cool feature, and you could definitely fit it in a house like this. So it's a fun touch. And we have nice big black dark paintings. We're gonna have some like explorery stuff on this wall with a map and everything. We change out that other painting because it's got the light frame. That's the one thing I don't like about those paintings. They all have the same framing around them, and it makes them, if you're not doing light wood, it makes it super annoying to put those pictures in. And then I thought it'd be quite nice to have a nice big open bookshelf. We've got our hanging plants in the corner there, which is kind of like a feature, a plant feature, and it's got the leather strap and everything. And then we've got this big grate in the front, which I thought would be like an old feature that's still left from the original building. And under the stairs to support them, we're actually going to put in a copper beam and a copper pole, because when I was looking at it, I was just like, it needs some support. So having a big copper steel structure in there, and that also ties back to all the copper that we've got in the rest of the build as well. Then under the stairs, we're going to have like places for shoes and coats, and the decoration box. We're going to have a mirror, so that's like our little getting ready area. And we've got a little seat as well to put your shoes and coats on. By the door, we've got a little key bowl so you can chuck your keys in as soon as you come through the door. And I thought having this space under the stairs, which I think the Sims should be able to get to, which they shouldn't really need to get to them, but it kind of, you can imagine them being able to get to the shoes and coats and stuff, but it just makes it a little bit more of a usable space instead of just putting like more plants and stuff there. And we've got the modern like side table and a few bits and pieces. I think they should be able to get to the decoration box pretty easily, but I don't think they'd be able to use the mirror at all. So then upstairs, oh no, we're not going upstairs yet. We've got their little office out the back here, which I did a little built-in moment in the office. So we've got what they called like a leaning desk, not a trestle table, but like that type of thing. And we're going to use the Dream Home Decorator bits and pieces to make some cupboards and units and displays go around it, which I actually haven't done yet for a desk. I think it looks pretty cool. You can put like boxes, different pieces in there, so there's lots of storage, and it does stick out a smidge, but you can't really see it because there's a bamboo tree in the way. So I think it really looks cool in an office to have like a built-in desk area. We've got like a seat and a rug, so it's pretty basic little office space, but it kind of functions as you need it. And then we've got I think it's the decorator board, which I thought was quite fun, having that above the desk. So they're working on a project. They've got their drink, they've got their bits and pieces, books and materials and random pots and bits and pieces that they can use, and just trying to fill it up with as much decoration as possible, and a few interesting bits and pieces, some weird objects about the place as well, which is always fun, and getting another black blind. Then upstairs we have got 3 bedrooms. We've got a main bathroom which has this nice blue render in the wall. All the doors I've had some fun and put little windows above them, because none of the two like the medium height doors were fitting, and I still wanted to have the height that we've got in this build. So having the normal doors with a window over just makes them look a little bit taller, especially now that we can actually place doors and windows over each other. I think it's quite fun, and you get a little bit more light through as well. So we're going for a nice dark bathroom with some floating sinks and a little built-in shower. We've got a copper bathtub, which I thought just fit in with all the copper that we've got in the build, and we've got hanging light bulbs in each of these rooms as a little bit of a little bit of a throwback decoration type of thing. But we have to put some spotlights in here because it's a little bit dark. And we're gonna have a master bedroom, a team bedroom, and a kids bedroom up here. So this is the master bedroom. So we're gonna go with the reclaimed city living bed. It is the better one, but you can upgrade it, so it is epic now that we can actually upgrade beds. So we're going for like a grey, and we've got one of the fabricated wardrobes as well, because that looks quite cool with a modern wardrobe as well. And all the bedrooms on this side have a ceiling over, and then the one at the front doesn't. That has double height ceiling because I wanted to have at least some rooms have normal lighting because it went to outdoor lighting. I actually remembered that these curtains come in different colours, so we're going for some nice blackout curtains in here, which kind of ties in with all the black that we've got in the place, and then a few plants to make it look have a little bit pop of colour. We're going for a blue pop because we've got the blue in the cushions, so we've got the blue in this very over the top rug, which kind of matches the pattern on the cushions. And then we've got the blue in the succulent planter, and then we're going to have a blue wall as well. I think blue and grey kind of all go together. We've got some nice seats in here so you can just chill out, but I don't want to have the space overly cluttered or anything, so it's very calming. I think we have pendant lights in here as our little hanging lights. Yeah, we've got like the full triple height ones that hang down right onto our side tables there. So I think they look pretty cool. And then we've got a blue pictures up on the walls as well. And then we're going to go with this, I think a nice, subtle sky blue. And it's just a very calming, light, bright room in the end. And do I put any decorations in? Yes, I do. I put some magazines, we've got a notebook, and I think we've got some mail products and stuff in here. So there's a few like bits and pieces in the wardrobe. It did annoy me that some bits couldn't go in, and I was just like, why can't we get these in? You just put them in. And then this is our kids' bedroom, so we're going to go for orange, blue and yellow, so it's going to be quite fun and bright. So we're going for pops of orange, and then we're going to use the same wardrobe because I feel like they got a deal from IKEA. they ordered them all from IKEA and had them. So we've got a desk, we've got some toys as well, and they've got a high window, so we're going to have a blind on there, and we're going to have a lower curtain for the desk. That is a pretty epic desk, having it right next to the window, and it's just putting in a load of kids objects and like the line of pictures with the lights, some nice bright blue curtains as well, just to brighten up the place. And I remembered that we could actually do a matching blind. matching things, and I was trying to find some posters that are a little bit different from the ones that I normally put up in the kids' bedrooms. So it's kind of you could use this bedroom for any kid's age. I think it goes across many the whole child's life. And they've got this nice fluffy orange rug as well, because we've got the country living floorboards in here as well, so just to make it a little bit softer on the feet. And we've got the concrete in the side as well. So this is our teen bedroom, so we're going for like a little bit more bohemian, I would say, ish. very lightly touching upon that. So we've got a double bed with a nice quilt, got this nice more modern built-in unit, and we're going to have a wicker chair, we're going to have some plants. This one room has some odd lighting, but when you're actually playing it, I imagine when the sun actually comes round, because it has the double height with the arch windows, you will probably get some amazing light coming in here. And this person loves plants, so they're going to have lots of plants in their bedrooms. We've got succulents, we've got like the herb pots on the wall, and I put this floor lamp in because I was like, it's pretty dark in here and we can't hang anything up on the ceiling very well, so definitely needed a floor lamp. We're actually going to change it because I wanted to have this locker situation, so actually put it in the middle made it a lot brighter as well. And I was trying to find like a big picture that they could put up on the wall, and few bits and pieces. They've got a laptop, they've got this nice photo gallery as well, picture gallery wall that has going to have a few different bits and pieces on it, lots of Japanese stuff as well, which is quite fun. And they're just going to have a nice simple rug, but it's quite a nice simple room with a few bits and pieces in there, just lots of plants. And I don't know why there isn't a slot at the top of this locker to put a plant, so I had to put a plant on top of there because that is definitely a spot for a plant. And then they've got this nice blush pink walls as well, and then we've got a few of the plant kit stuff out here which fit very nicely in the corner. We're going to have a little nook for some seating where we've got our office space. I thought that was quite a nice secluded area so you could have a chat with the plants. And then we're going to have a barbecue area and a picnic table as well, one with the fluff over it, so you actually have some nice seating. And we are going to have some wall planters so you can grow your own, and there's a few pots and bits and pieces about, so you can definitely grow plants on this lot even though there is no ground space. And a wind turbine as well, because I thought they would have some sort of eco-ness. And then we have this patio out here which is accessible to everyone, so I thought we'd have a nice seating spot with a shade over it, so we've got a double shade that's scaled down, so I'm hoping the Sims can walk under it because it was too big to put as a normal size, because the bits and pieces would go through the wall, which annoyed me a little bit, so we scaled it down and hopefully they can go in the seat. But it does look pretty nice, and you could definitely go in and put some debug hanging plants over that as well, just to make it even more epic, which I wish I should have done. And we're going to have lots of plants down here and have like some of the upscaled seats that are from Eco Lifestyle just out here, so if you wanted to have a coffee on your balcony in the morning, then you could definitely come out here and just chill. We've got some plants as well, so you can definitely relax. And they have a nice big hanging light in the landing as well. So we are now into our screenshots, so you can see the little car and substation thing and our graffiti as well. We've got post box on the side, and here's our floor plan. So in the landing, just a few bits and pieces just to decorate it. And we'll take a look inside. So there's our entranceway with our copper beams that have been put in. There's our living space, which is nice and big and open, our little cozy nook in the corner, which is very cool. And then our office area has our nice bite in. Then our kitchen, which looks pretty epic as well. Lots of space, lots of fun things. Definitely a lot of space for the Sims to prepare things, and you can kind of see all the way through to the living room. There's our downstairs bathroom, which has some nice concrete and different bits. There's our landing with our mosquito light hanging from the ceiling, and I used half walls to kind of block off the rooms as well. And then we've got master bedroom, This is very cool. And the other side of the room. And then we've got our teen bedroom, which I actually forgot to put curtains in, but I don't think they'd mind too much. And then we've got our upstairs bathroom, which I do love the copper bath. It just fits in with our theme, with our laundry basket underneath and everything. And then our kids' bedroom. And the other side, it's not a very big bedroom, but it does the thing, a little deck area, our balcony, which has an epic view, and then our outside. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.